with Quinn Hughes at the NHL Scouting Combine in Buffalo. And Quinn, you're coming off a season at the University of Michigan where, from an individual perspective, you did pretty much what you wanted to do.
Yep.
What about the future with the Wolverines? It sounds like it's a program that's ready to make a serious run.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. I think we got some good players coming in. The players we have at the program right now are serious and dedicated and really want to win. I think we were a young group last year, so going to the Frozen Four was good for us and a good experience for us, but I'm not really sure if we were ready for that yet. So I think next year we should be really good, and it's exciting. I think the coaching staff is really focused, and they really want to bring a championship home. I think the last time we won is 1998, so it's been a while. But like I said, they really want to bring a championship home, and I think the players are dedicated too.
Yeah, and in terms of knocking on the door, but I also think probably the University of Michigan, and you're part of a class that's hoping to kind of set a certain standard where for the next 5 or 6 years this program looks to be in good shape.
Yeah, I mean that's what I want to do. They recruited me because they want to win a championship, so that's what I came there to do, and that's what I want to do. That's my goal. So I tried to do that this year. It didn't happen, but it is what it is. I think we have a good chance next year.
Well, in terms of what you did elsewhere, individually, it was a big year for you.
Yeah.
Bronze at World Juniors, bronze at the World Championship. Is there anything you can do to contrast those two tournaments, including the adjustment, obviously, with playing with absolute world-class players at the World Championship?
Yeah, I mean, those experiences were unbelievable for me, for sure. I think I was telling someone over there, I was sitting next to Patty Kane in the locker room, so that was fun, and then Dylan Larkin as my roommate, so I can't complain, right? Playing against McDavid, I know you guys know him very well, but it was a fun tournament, and I just tried to soak up everything I could. It was an awesome experience. The coaching staff was great, and it was just first class. I can't say enough about the whole experience in the group there.
When you come off a year like that, what's next for you? Because right now, I mean, you're skating. So, where's the next level of improvement for you? Because your strengths are skating and puck moving.
Yeah.
What's the next hurdle you want to clear?
Yeah. So, I think a lot of things that happen to people are they have a good year and then they have a bad summer because they kind of get caught up with themselves on how good they are and stuff like that. So I think for me, I just got to stay focused and continue to work hard, which I know isn't a problem. So. After this, I'm going to go home and get some good lifts in for the draft. So, for me, I think it's just trying to get 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5% better at everything I do. I think my skating is one of the best in the draft, but I still want to be more powerful and faster and stuff like that. So, if it's my shot, if it's my hands, if it's my skating, if it's my strength, it could be it all. So that's what I'm going to try to do this summer, and there's lots of room for improvement for sure.
Not sure whether you'll be there when the Oilers pick at 10, but how did your conversation go?
It was good, yeah. I like those guys. I think playing with McDavid would be pretty cool, so I got no complaints. But if I went to Edmonton, it'd be awesome. Canadian City, I know it's a huge fan base, and they had a disappointing year this year, but I think that they're a couple pieces away from really winning the Stanley Cup. I mean, you got probably arguably the best player in the world, and then Draisaitl, who I played against when he was on Germany, is unbelievable. So I think they got 2 centermen back-to-back, which not a lot of teams have.
Finally, because of your other strengths, do you find in these interviews that questions about your size start to decrease? I mean, is it less of an issue?
Yeah, especially after the World Championships. They saw the way I played over there. I think it wasn't really a main focus for sure, which I think I've done a good job at for sure. So I think my defensive game has really picked up, and I've really focused on and worked on it. So obviously there's going to be questions, the odd person who still thinks my size isn't great, but we'll see.
That's Quinn Hughes at the NHL Scouting Combine in Buffalo.